Hey y'all. So welcome back to Tiff Talks 22, or welcome if this is your first time joining us. My name is Tiffany. You can call me Tiff. um, you guys know I have not done a true crime reading in a really long time because these tend to impact me, my energy, in a way that I feel like my guides were kind of pulling me away from. But here lately, um, I've been getting woken up like at random times in the middle of the night, which that happens from time to time. But because I hadn't done a true crime reading in so long, I didn't really think anything of it. Um, but like this last time, it was different, right? So I pretty much have all the clairs, right? I am clair alien, where I can smell things that are not present, but they're connected to either something that I'm about to do, about to see, about to experience, or that someone else is smelling or experiencing when, yeah, I'm when I'm in their energy or connected to them in some way. Um, Clairaudience, where I can hear voices sometimes, um, or I can hear them answer questions, etc. Spirit, right? I clairsentient, where I have a feeling or a sense of a presence that happens, and also a knowing, claircognizant, right? Just like when I finally figured out who this person is that we were talking about today, I immediately said, feels like drugs, like a drug deal, maybe. Um, but the clairvoyance, right? Being able to see people and situations and things, I definitely told Spirit, okay, now y'all ease me into that, right? It's not that I was completely against it, but because like I see shadows, I can see shapes, I can see outfits sometimes, right? But just like the way that this person got my attention, I've never seen so clearly before at all. Um, So I was asleep. I was asleep. I'm laying on my side, and this guy, this guy's in my face, and he's like, I can't hear him. He's just pointing, like pointing, and clearly you can see he's angry or fussing or something like that, right? And I was so shocked, one, because he literally appeared to be like right here, and like I'm asleep, like eyes closed, but it startled me too. And immediately I knew that because I was in a sleep state, that like this is not real. So even though it startled me, I was afraid for like 2 seconds, but then I got kind of pissed off, right? Because even I know that sounds terrible, but I did. But even with spirits, right, we still have control in that we can set certain boundaries. So like when I had been getting woken up, um, I would just clear my energy or say, yeah, I'm asleep right now, and and keep it moving, go back to sleep. But this particular day, this man in my face, and he was doing the fussing thing, and it scared me at first, so much so where I tried to speak out, like if I wanted to scream or something, but I wasn't able to for a split second. But then I was like, don't be afraid. But I said, like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, why are you so close to me? And then I realized how not nice that was. And so I just kind of sat up because I was awake by this time because I'm like shocked. And I said that out loud, get the fuck out of my face, right? And I sat up and I was like, what the freak was that? And I said, okay, I have no idea who you were, but I am so sleepy. I said, maybe identify yourself to me like tomorrow, and if there's something that I can see, then we'll look into your situation, right? Because I'm knowing it was not a live person, because it was not somebody I know. It was clearly a white guy. I even saw his haircut. I don't know why it makes me so emotional. Because it did that day. It pissed me off. But I said that, like, identify yourself to me tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. And I laid down, y'all, went right back to sleep. Didn't see it, didn't hear from him, nothing, right? So, mind you, like I said, I haven't been looking into these cases at all. Um, so it was like the next day. I didn't see anything. I wasn't looking for anything. But that next morning, I woke up, and on Facebook they'll give you notifications if you follow certain pages. They'll give you notifications like so and so made this post you may have missed, right? And there's like an attempt to locate page or something like that. And I think that was the page that I saw this post on. And I haven't even been opening them. Like, that's how far removed from true crime I have been for a couple months now. And so I got a notification that one of these pages, missing persons pages or whatever, had made a post. And I'm looking at all of my notifications, and I was like, let me see what this is. Y'all, when I saw Tristan's face, I was like, that's him. That's him. It was like if there had been a lineup, because he was so close to me. If there had been a lineup, I would have been able to pick out his face. That's how clearly I saw his face when I was asleep. And so what I had already been thinking was he was so angry. He was arguing with somebody. Like, he was arguing with somebody. I said, but because I couldn't hear him, and it's not like he was doing this to get my attention, so I felt like what he was showing me was what happened in the moment. Anyway, so I saw his flyer, and it said that he had been shot in 2020. And I said, okay, I'm supposed to look into this case. And my God said, yes, yes, you are. And so that's what we're here to do today. And the thing is, because I haven't done this type in a long time, I got to tell you, like, my logical mind, like, I feel like I've been meditating on this energy almost all day. And I could not get away from, like, a drug deal, right? So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I really feel like it's connected to some type of transaction. But then as I pull these cards and I'm looking at the victim, the perpetrator, and the motive here, there definitely was a fight, an argument, or a conflict. But I feel like who he was thinking that he was talking to. Let me show you these. Hold on. I got cards out, y'all, because I was like, what? Who he was thinking. Feels like a setup. Let me just say that. Who he thought he was talking to. He may have been. But, she was like, almost like a lure. Almost like a lure. Right? So, because I'm getting that Tristan is somebody who was, fairly confident, maybe even overly confident. Let me show you what we got going on here. Y'all, I've been before, because I started not to even record it, but he's kind of showing up as someone who is kind of naive. Like, kind of green, right? But maybe not realizing that he is that way. Look at the card that came out for him. Like, that's almost how he looks. But yeah, so I'm getting here that he is somebody who was like, confident, right? In his energy. Family oriented. Like, from a financial standpoint. He was so young. He was only 20, like 10 days away from being 21. I don't know if I don't feel like he was rich, But I feel like he was financially stable. And like this is a situation where he would have defended himself likely, or at least tried to, right? I do feel like there was a financial exchange. I do feel like he was manipulated though. He was manipulated um, into this situation or scenario. And I feel like it was by a female. I cannot shake that feeling at all that this was by a female. What's this strength card? So he feels like someone to me who is confident, right? Like he wouldn't be afraid to, yeah. I won't say he wouldn't back down from a fight. I'll say that he wouldn't be afraid to do things in secret, like by himself. But I feel like whoever he was connected to, talking to, or dealing with, people weren't aware of this. Like, this is not something that was out in the open. I definitely feel like there was a fight involved. Okay? But I feel like he didn't feel like there was like a real danger to this. I feel like he was like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Um, what's this 3 of Swords? So I feel like whoever it is that he was dealing with, I do feel like he was texting somebody, because this is the victim card here. This is the perpetrator card. And it's showing up here, right? These first 2 cards that came out are money and the communication card. So I feel like he was texting with somebody here about what you see the money there, but I already saw on his side like some type of giving, financial exchange, okay? So I do feel like this was some type of deal that was made over the phone, or like a plan that was set up over the phone. But from the perpetrator's perspective, it was money motivated, right? So that could have been even with from the Kipper deck here. First card out is sudden wealth. Sudden wealth. Somebody thinking they about to get some money from this person, this main male. But I feel like I said that this was a female, because here we have the courtship card and the privileged lady, who could be someone who is kind of materialistic, right? With that courtship card, that's often somebody who is maybe showing up as like a seducer or trying to talk you into something, but then the other party is not really interested in them that way. And so I feel like that's this person, this female that he was talking to, because look how she's showing up, right, as the false person. But there's that male with also a mask behind her. So we have this main female, but the main female is wearing a mask, okay? I also feel like there is another male connected to her, whose idea it was like to do this setup. Okay, let me show you that. Because we have the thoughts and the concern here. Okay. But listen, this is the motivation. This is the motive. We have the thief and the unexpected income. Somebody was trying to come up. When I first saw, like, they didn't steal his truck or anything, so I was like, okay, so maybe that wasn't the motive. But I don't know if they stole his wallet or not. But this is somebody who was either older than him. See, we have the older male, mature in age, older than him, or just like not as naive as he was. For sure. But this masculine energy, I feel, is the one who was like wanting money from this situation or circumstance. They were definitely the aggressor, aggressive. They definitely may have showed up kind of quick out of the blue. And I don't know if he knew that he was getting drugs. Well, of course, right? Um, or if like he was with the female and the female is like, well, let's go here to meet someone or to get this from this person, right? If he was not alone, like if there was a female victim with him, a female with him, she is fully, my goosebumps are going nuts. She is fully aware of this other person. And may even be like romantically connected to the other person. But her connection to Tristan was strictly business in her eyes. I don't know if that's the case for him, but that was definitely the case for her. So like when I initially saw these cards, I was like, it almost feels like a lure, right? And I kind of got upset because I don't know. I feel like people don't trust their intuition enough, and they allow themselves to get set up in this way. So yeah, whoever this person is, I feel like this person was a go-between, because we have here the obstacle between a lover and another connection, right? But I don't feel like it was like a romantic motivation. Period. I just don't. So somebody could have presented it like they were either working on a relationship or a connection in some way, right? And they may have planned to kind of go on about their business, but then shit hit the fan. I feel like money motivated. And so then it's like, okay, well, that changes things, right? Let me see something. I don't feel like this is going to be very long, y'all, because I just really don't feel super confident. Yeah. So, yeah, see? Somebody just lying. Somebody lying. Like, if there was a female there and she is like, I don't know, like, bullshit. Very, very, very much aware. The first card, see, is the Magician in reverse. And the Magician in reverse is manipulation. It's a misuse of power. It's someone who's kind of trying to force a situation, right? But with the Hermit being right behind it, this is something secretive. This is something that's been hidden, right? Like I'm playing you, I'm manipulating you, but either other people don't know it, or you don't know it, or you can't tell at all, right? And then this is somebody who like walked away from this, left someone kind of out in the cold, like a setup. May have driven off or driven away. But I feel like this is somebody that he is super familiar with. Like, this is not like, I don't feel like it's like a random stranger. Also, like I said, this is somebody who is like perfectly fine with I won't tell if you won't tell. Like, not speaking their truth. Part of them feels like they can't tell. Like they don't have a choice in the matter, just to sit on what it is that they know. But that's bullshit. Okay. Straight up. Like, I don't even know how else to say it. Cowards. I'm so tired of cowards. Just in every freaking form. I'm so tired of cowards. Anyway. That's why, like, stuff on the internet, man. Like, when people say certain things, you know, it's just really hard to get upset anymore. Because it's like, I know you're a coward. I'm not a coward. I'm not. I'm just not. What I say to you anywhere else, I'll say to your face, right? Anyway, but people are just truly not built that way. Not most of them, anyway. So, here again, we have that Eight of Pentacles, which we saw in the perpetrator's pile. So the Eight of Coins is an energy of work, of putting in effort, right? So like I said, this is somebody who could have been paid for something, promised something, expecting like some type of increase in finances. But then we have here again that Five of Wands. Remember the card of conflict, of fighting energy. Guys, if you guys are readers and you feel inclined to chime in or even do a reading on this young man, I'm sure it would be super appreciated. Just because, yeah, I would appreciate it. You know? So here with the Five of Wands, though, of course, it's some type of confrontation, some type of argument. I feel like a physical like tussle of some sort. But the way that he was in my face, I feel like that's the type of argument this was. So I feel like the argument was with at least one other person. Let me see. But look what's coming up after that argument. We have that Queen of Pentacles, that materialistic lady, and this King of Cups, the nice, kind, compassionate, masculine. Or somebody that has this this emotional tie to the feminine energy. Tell me about the Five of Wands, please. Okay, I'm sorry. Show me through. And look what's showing up. The King of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So this is somebody that either was friends with this person or Tristan thought he had a friend in this person. Yeah. But this is three of them in the argument. Because look what we have. And this is how it showed up. So the Lovers for me can usually be somebody that you are not aligned with or connected to, but you have some type of interpersonal connection to them, right? I feel like Tristan is the King of Cups energy or the King of Pentacles, depending on who's looking at him, right? Because if people are looking at him like, oh, he got the money, then he's going to be that King of Pentacles. If he's showing up in the situation as the nice guy, he could be the King of Cups. Either way, I feel like it was him and two other people. At least two other people. Possibly three. So at least a total of three people. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles can't talk. She feels stuck, like she don't have a choice in the matter. She may be afraid herself because we got that Devil card showing up. Definitely afraid of speaking the truth. Maybe fearful of retaliation. We also have here the Temperance card and the Six of Wands. The Temperance card is usually a card of, you know, telling you either to be patient or to do something like in moderation. So with that and the Six of Wands, I feel like this is someone who was trying to do something where they were like, don't bring a lot of attention to the situation. Definitely trying to force in something, but like, either like stay calm or play innocent, so to speak. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. This Page of Swords, though, I don't know if this is somebody that he communicated with via social media. Definitely some texting involved. I wonder if anything had been deleted from his phone as well. Whoever this person is, this female is trying to show up like, I have no idea what he was doing, or I like trying to show up as real hands off. She's a liar. Obviously. She's definitely trying to show up as like this innocent energy. See, and there's the Seven of Cups, and that's my card for like too many people being involved in this situation. So that could be a relationship, that could be a conversation between us, and then somebody else is there. It's just an energy of confusion, of having many options, like not really knowing or being able to focus on one specific thing because there's other things going on. This female, though, she's something else. Because here she's showing up as that Queen of Swords. Okay? So this is definitely someone who thinks they're smart. Who may be good with their words, right? What do I want to say? Definitely creative. Somebody who is likely not like they present themselves to be. But like this is somebody, yeah. Like if I'm looking at her energy and Tristan's energy, he would not have seen her coming at all. She's also likely someone who's fairly attractive or considered attractive. So that could have been distracting too. Because look, we have another young male showing up here in these particular cards. We have a dark haired young male and a beauty queen. But this female energy is trying to show up as kind of shy or hands off. But really, that bitch is an ice queen. Okay? I had to say it that way. That's just how I felt it. So I don't know who exactly the people are that are connected to him in this situation. Let me see something. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Justin. Justin. I don't know anybody named Justin. Not in real life. So, what I just asked Spirit was to show me anything else that I needed to see. So this card right here, the Thief card, something about this particular card, right? This person is somebody who steals from you, but they're like in plain sight, right? Like you would never know that they were as slick as they are. That kind of energy. And they may also be, with this message of concern, they may also be trying to present the energy like they are concerned. Or like, oh, who could have done this kind of energy. I also am noticing that it's a male and female on that Thief card as well. So I'm telling you, this is like a partnership. These are two people. If he... I'm telling you, this is like a couple. This is a couple. With the Justice card and the Coffin card. Coming out behind these people again. So I don't know if I'm not interpreting them right. I'm definitely going to flip the screen so you guys can see that clearly. But I'm telling you, this is just liable to be somebody who is super familiar with him. And that is also like familiar with his family. Yeah, because there's a sense with that Seven of Swords card, there's a sense of a setup or something being staged. Also with the Page of Swords, that's like a social media or technology communication, like texting, email, something like that. But it's like there's some deception, there's some trickery, there's some staging here connected to that. That was the Hermit card. So something being done in secret. Something done or said in secret. To avoid something coming to light. But I feel like someone is fairly confident that they've gotten away with something. they've gotten away with it, but they're also like feeling a lot of remorse or guilt or regret or shame. But they're confident, like that they have gotten away with it, that somebody is not going to talk. What's this 10, Spirit? I hate to think that this is a family or someone that he is familiar with in that way. Because a lover's card can definitely be like a intimate connection, like a family connection. So cousins, siblings, distant relatives, uncles, aunts, whatever the case. But like I said, whoever this is, they're presenting like, I loved him so much, or he was my friend. But it's like some in plain sight bullshit. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to say about this. Okay. So if this wasn't like a family connection, it could be like classmates. It's just like family, like something familiar. Something familiar. For this legal. Okay. I feel like this something may be told or come to light. But I feel like it's something that people don't want to think. So even if like the truth is or has been spoken, people may be like, no, that was his friend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They may be like, no, that was his buddy. His buddy would never. But yes, his buddy would. Okay, so I don't know how helpful this is. I guess I'm getting back into the swing of things. I definitely feel like I scared Tristan off because I'm telling you, I was like I lost my voice. I couldn't speak for a second. And then I was like, get the out of my face. Like, it was so wild. I did apologize though. Anyway, hope this was helpful. I don't know if I want to get back into the swing of these. I'm trying to stay high vibrational, y'all. Vibe high.